Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another one. Today I'm going to be working on my tail lights. To be more specific, I'm going to be talking about my reverse lights. As you can see, they're kind of faded out, a little bit yellow. Then somebody tried cleaning them off and they scratched them up. The actual tail lights are fine. This one over here too, a little bit yellowed, but I guess I gave up on the right side. The tail lights look good for the most part. Before I get started on the tail lights, just wanted to catch you guys up on a couple things. So you guys saw in the previous videos that I fixed the door handle bezels, and I want to show you something new. So I ended up refurbishing the old center trim, the gray part. I ended up repainting it myself and fixing it. Also had the floors or the carpeting washed, cleaned up, front and back, and the interior was pretty much detailed, so everything's dialed in on the inside now. Also, what I'm probably going to end up doing too is going to be ordering a new wiper switch as well. I changed the turn signal switch, it looks really good, and I want the wiper side to match as well. I'm also on the hunt for some new or used seatbelt guides. The previous owner, I don't know what he was thinking, but he ended up cutting them off, and obviously it looks tacky. And my whole purpose for this Cobalt is I want to set it back up to factory with the, obviously a few more upgrades to it too. And with that being said about it, as far as doing some upgrades on the car, I also ended up ordering some Raceline coilovers for it, along with some new strut mounts from Moog. So hopefully the car will be sitting a lot better ride height than what it is right now. It seems a little too high for me. So there you go, guys. Now you guys are all caught up to what I've been up to. Alright guys, let's get started on these tail lights, or the reverse lights. Alright, first we gotta get started and remove these little plastic covers on the inside of the trunk. Like that. And then on the inside, right here, and over here, are gonna be two 11mm bolts that you can take out. And after that, there's a clip right here, and a clip right here that you guys need to push in. Kind of squeeze in, and it should come right out. But before you guys do that, you guys need to remove the tail light or the reverse light bulb. And see if I can just push it out with one hand. Oop. Did I got it? There we go. Tail light is out. Before I get started on the tail lights, I just want to address all this filth right here and over here. I know the car for the most part is dirty, but I mean, if it's already off, we might just clean up back there, right? Alright guys, much better. I mean, not immaculately clean, but a lot better on both sides. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Alright guys, let's get started on these reverse lights. So I got the reverse lights out, and I wanted to see what was the best way of cleaning these things up. So I saw a couple videos on YouTube, and I saw that some people were using a 3M brand of headlight restorer, which is this bad boy right here, with in combination of this Meguiar's Ultimate Polish. I've seen that people get like some like almost like new results when they put these together on their taillights or their headlights. So let's give it a whirl. I'm really curious to see how these reverse lights are going to come out. Well, for one, I just want them to be a little bit better looking than they are now and not so yellow. And two, I just really want to get rid of all these scratches or whatever this stuff is on it. I'd rather save these reverse lights than have to go buy some new ones, which I found that's pretty hard to find. Alright, first things first, we're going to go and wash them down real quick. So, get any dirt or grease or anything off of them. A little dirty, not too much. So the second instruction on the kit, it says after washing it to hit it with the gold pad. So I'm with a little time lapse on that and hit it with just moderate pressure. Alright guys, it'd probably be a little bit wise if you put some gloves on. I kind of nicked myself a little bit on the edge of the drill with the sandpaper, so I'm going to put some gloves on right now. Alright, so I took down the one with all the scratches on it with the 500 grit as best as I could. You can still kind of see a little bit. I might go over it one more time. But as you can see, overall, it looks much better. It's supposed to be hazy like this. And I hit these spots again. I'm going to do this one more time a little bit, and then I'm going to get a fresh pad of the P500 and do the other one. Alright, now that we got most of the yellowing knocked down, it says to remove the P500 grit. Wipe them down real good, which I did. I still have a couple flat spots right there. I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. Now it says to go with purple 800 grit and give it a few passes. So here we go. Turn on the 800. And start removing some of them scratches off of it. Here we go. Okay, now that we're done with the 800 grit, now we're gonna move on to the magic 3000 grit sandpaper, where we're gonna have to wet sand it. So let's get started on that next. After you're done using the 3000 grit sandpaper, just wipe it down one more time, the tail lights or your headlights, and then it says to put on this buffing pad on. So grab the rubbing compound that comes with the kit and kind of just like knead it a little bit. That way it's nice and mixed up when you put it onto the buffing pad. So it says to add like little dime size of the compound, but I'm going to do a little bit more. Hopefully I don't splatter too much right there. There, and there. Alright, let's try it out with the drill, and I'm going to do one more little time lapse. Alright guys, here it is in the sun. Not that much yellowing, or no yellowing at all anymore. And those scratches that were on it before are all gone now. I mean, it still has a little hazing. I'm going to hit it again right now with the compound. See how it comes out. Alright, so I polished both of them with the 3M rubbing compound. As you can see, they came out a lot better. No more scratches on the right hand side from whatever they were trying to do before. But look at them, both of them nice and shiny. And now I'm going to hit them with that Meguiar's Ultimate Polish. Alright, now it's time to hit it with the old Meguiar's. I already shook the bottle up, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. And I also had it out in the sun. So let's see how these guys come out. Alright you guys, sorry for all the time-lapse videos I posted up. but I just wanted to show you guys the exact process that I did to get these reverse lights to where they're at right now. Look at that, nice and shiny. You can see the flag waving around in the background. See, that came out really good. And with the McGuire's Ultimate Shine, it took a lot of the swirls right out. But look at that, going from having all the scratches on this one right here, where they were like digging at it, and then this one with all the yellow on it. I said this is a win right here. I mean, obviously they're not perfect, but they're good enough for me. Alright, so let's pop these guys back in, see how they look. So, twist and lock. I still need to put in those 11mm bolts back in there. And let's see right here. Right there and right there. Carefully pop them back in evenly. Let's see if they'll go. There. Ooh, a little rough, but it's all right. And let's see this one right here. Twist them on, so they're in for now. Just need those 11mm. Let's check them out. Let's see how they look. All right, guys, that looks awesome. Look at that. They look damn near brand new. Oh yeah, matching the brake lights. Alright, let's see how these guys look with the reverse lights on. Nice. Alright guys, if you guys like this not so short little how-to on how to restore your reverse lights, tail lights, or your headlights, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.